Have you ever tried to explain a feeling in English, but the words just weren't enough? Maybe you knew the vocabulary, the grammar was fine, but something deeper was missing. That deeper part, the emotional rhythm of language, is what makes English truly fluent. And sometimes, a story can unlock that rhythm better than any lesson, especially when the story starts with a strange sound, like a song only you can hear. If you want to feel English, not just study it, make sure to subscribe to NativeFluent now. It started on a cloudy Sunday afternoon. I was walking through the older part of town, where antique shops lined the streets and the air smelled like rain and history. I was on no particular mission, just walking, enjoying the quiet between raindrops. That's when I heard it. Music. Faint, distant, but clear. It was coming from somewhere nearby. I stopped in front of an old shop with fogged windows and a faded wooden door. A dusty sign read "Vinyl and Velvet Rare Finds." The sound was definitely coming from inside. A soft melody, slow and haunting, like something from an old movie. I stepped in. The bell above the door didn't ring. In fact, the whole shop felt strangely still. Stacks of records leaned against shelves. A radio sat on the counter, but it wasn't turned on. I walked slowly through the narrow aisles, following the music, even though I couldn't find its source. No speakers. No record playing. Yet the song continued. It was beautiful. A voice I couldn't place, soft, soulful, almost sad. The kind of music that makes you stop and just feel. I stood still, trying to listen to the lyrics, but they faded just when I thought I understood them. Then silence. I asked the shopkeeper, an older man with thick glasses, what the last song was. He looked confused. "There's no music playing," he said. "But I just heard something right before I walked in." He shook his head gently. "The radio hasn't worked in years." I left the shop more confused than when I entered. On my way home, I tried searching for the lyrics I remembered. Nothing. Not a trace online. No artist, no track. Nothing matched. It was like the song only existed for me. And maybe it did. That strange, beautiful moment stayed with me. I couldn't explain it. But sometimes language, like music, isn't about logic. It's about memory, emotion, and what it awakens inside you. Let's learn from that feeling. Here are a few natural phrases and expressions you heard. On no particular mission. Just walking or doing something without a specific goal. Between raindrops. During quiet moments in a rainy day. Haunting melody. A tune that feels emotional, a little sad and unforgettable. Stood still. Stopped moving completely. Not a trace. Nothing left behind, nothing you can find. Here's your task. Think about a song, any song that moved you deeply. Try to describe it in English. Not just the words, but the feeling. Was it soft? Strong? Nostalgic? Then write down 3 phrases from that description and use them in your own sentence about another memory. And tell me in the comments, have you ever heard something no one else could hear? Subscribe to NativeFluent for more stories that teach you how to hear and feel English in a whole new way.